Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wake Up Report, or welcome back to the Wake Up Report, I should say. It is quite obvious that I haven't done any shows in a while, last summer to be exact, because I decided to just take an extended hiatus and work on car stuff. I was pulling apart the old Charger last summer, and then I got my hands on a Ram truck. In case you guys don't know, I mean, I'm a gearhead, and I will collect cars like people collect comic books. But I got my hands on a Ram truck, a steel 07 Ram, but it had a blown motor. It had dropped a valve seat, so I got to pull the motor out and rebuild it. I decided to just work all through the summer on car stuff and work through the winter time. I usually shut down when it gets cold, but I want to work all the way through and maybe get a jump ahead of myself by the time the spring came back around. So I decided to just be a spectator and watch the things that I typically cover. And I'm kind of glad that I did that, because you watch and you say, well, when I talked about such and such topic on my show, was I a little bit overboard? Did I say something that I shouldn't have said? And the answer is absolutely not, because the Oscars just proved one of the things that I've been talking about all along, all this woke crap, all this Black Lives Matter crap, all this black people don't get no respect crap. And at the end of the day, like I said, and as of Will Smith's Oscar-winning performance at the Oscars, man, deep down in your core of core, black men have absolutely no respect for each other. That would have never happened if Ricky Gervais, one of the greatest insult comics on the planet, was hosting the Oscars and he said what he said. He would not have gotten up and smacked Ricky Gervais the way he smacked Chris Rock like that, man. So just an embarrassment. Will Smith has officially become a cranky old man. He can't take a joke anymore. If you want to call it defending the virtue of your wife, who quite frankly has no virtue to defend, as of that Red Table Talk show where he eviscerated, or where she, I should say, eviscerated her husband in front of the whole world. So I guess Will Smith in turn eviscerates Chris Rock in front of the whole world. So it's only a matter of time before we find out who Chris Rock is going to eviscerate in front of the whole world. Now, I did not watch the Oscars. I stopped watching the Oscars a long time ago. It just got too woke for me. Back when that Oscars is so white stuff started, everything. Now you got, people whining because their movies aren't good enough to win awards, or their acting wasn't good enough to win awards. So, with the understanding that, of course, you want to look at as many films as you can. You want to be as diverse. But just because you're black don't mean you're supposed to win. So you start whining about not getting what you think you deserve. And then as a result, all of these just films and acting categories, people start getting nominated for things they shouldn't be nominated for. It just became a whole woke fest of garbage as far as I was concerned. So I did not watch it. I saw the photograph of the slap in a news story, and then I went and I found the video, and when I first saw it, I thought it was a joke. Chris Rock makes a rather clean joke, in my opinion, about Jada Pinkett. She had shaved her hair, and at first, well, everybody has seen it. Will Smith initially laughed at it, but then he gets up and he starts going at Chris Rock on the stage. And, I thought it was kind of like he's going to go over there, give him a fake slap or something like that for talking about his wife. Even the slap, when it went through, it wasn't until Chris Rock was like, yeah, this dude really slapped me. And then he came back and sat down, and then, of course, you saw the, keep my wife's effing name out of your mouth. you can put other things in her mouth, but don't make jokes about it. Just ask the guy she was having the affair with, and that was it. I was like, wow, that he actually hit the guy. I mean, everybody was shocked, and Denzel, Bradley Cooper, I guess other people consoled him after the fact. But then after he wins the Oscar for his performance in the Venus and Serena movie, he goes into woke mode about, now how he never apologizes to Chris Rock. But he goes on, he starts talking about how he wants to be a vessel for the goodness of the world and a vessel for change and peace and harmony. After you smacked the crap out of this guy for no reason. I think that the joke was harmless, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say Chris Rock did not know about his wife's alopecia. She has alopecia, which means her hair falls out. And according to Jada Pinkett, her daughter talked to her and was like, well, look, just shave it off, man. Just, go with the buzz cut and be done with it. So she did that, and everything was good. Women to me look sexy with the buzz haircuts and the bald hair. So Chris Rock makes the joke. For those of you who haven't seen G.I. Jane with Demi Moore, she joins the Marines, I believe it is. So you're part of the military, but you have to get your hair cut. And she gets the buzz cut, and she became kind of famous for doing that, so much so that women started getting the buzz cuts after she did it. G.I. Jane, buzz haircut. It was a harmless joke. Definitely should not have done that on national television in front of a worldwide audience, man. And that just sends the wrong message to comedians and just this woke crap in general, man. You can't say anything anymore. You can't tell jokes anymore. You can't do anything without somebody whining like a little baby about what they don't like, and if they can't get their way, they resort to slapping and things like that. And it really is amazing to me how the woke culture, the protesters and the Will Smiths, the vessels of change of the world, it is really amazing how violent they get. They get the opportunity to act out violently whenever they see fit. Black Lives Matters people, when they protest, get to smash store windows and set things on fire, but they're looking for justice. Will Smith wants to be a vessel for the goodness of humanity and mankind, but he gets to flip on a dime and smack the crap out of somebody because they say something he doesn't like. It is just this big bowl of hypocrisy as far as I'm concerned, man. But we just live in a time now where it's just, I don't like it. You don't go out of your way to insult people, but when you can't tell stories and tell it like it is and give your opinion about what it is, that sends a wrong message to comedians as far as I'm concerned. Now you can't tell jokes about people for fear of getting slapped. I guess Wanda Sykes and Amy Schumer said, well, we'll just sing gay kumbaya to the state of Florida for the Don't Say Gay bill, but we won't tell jokes about people for fear of getting slapped. We especially won't tell jokes about Will Smith's wife or Will Smith or anything like that. So just, it was just a real sour way to end and I won't say end a career. It's not like Will Smith's going away. I think he needs to go away for a while. Fantastic career in the music business, fantastic career in television, fantastic career in the movies, just a portfolio of work, and that is what he's going to be remembered for, slapping somebody for telling a joke, man. So just tasteless and just so hypocritical. You woke people, you are hypocrites. All of you are a bunch of woke hypocrites. And I might add, in regards to the joke, you didn't hunt down Rebel Wilson and slap her in the face when she told a joke about Jada Pinkett and her boyfriends in your relationship. You didn't slap Laverne Cox in the face when she said she wanted more red table talk about your personal business and whatever else she said about your marriage. But you conveniently target Chris Rock for whatever. Why would you target him when Rebel Wilson's joke was 10 times as offensive? On top of that, you never go after the guy who had the affair with your wife. On top of disrespecting you by sleeping with your wife, he goes on and writes a song about the fact that he slept with your wife. You won't smack white folk. They can say anything they want to say about you, and you will not smack them, but you will conveniently take it out on one of your own. Black men have absolutely no respect for each other, no matter how high the level you attain. You simply do not look at each other as equals or peers or anything that you remotely are supposed to respect. Or we can put that theory to a test, and we can have Denzel tell a joke about Will Smith's wife's hair, and we'll see if he haul off and smack Denzel Washington. We know he won't smack Rebel Wilson, and he won't smack Bradley Cooper either, because they're white. So that is it. We are back into the news feed. Obviously, there are going to be some things that I want to talk about that have happened that have already been news. So I do want to at least get my opinion about the things that I've watched. As like I said, as being a spectator. So namely Kanye and his foolish behind, Jussie Smollett, and things like that. So, I'll recap some of the old stuff just so you can get my opinion on it. And that is it, man. We are back into the news feed. Woke culture is a bunch of hypocritical crap. The Oscars, in my opinion, were better when the Oscars were so white, because you didn't have people walking up on stage slapping people because they said things that they didn't like. So congratulations, now the Oscars are officially so black. And regardless of what you think about what went down at the Oscars, one thing is for sure: the Oscars were definitely a hit this year. Just ask Chris Rock. This is KTM and the Wake Up Report saying, think a little bit. It will do wonders for you.